This house right here is the home of native son T.S. Stribling, who was an author and 1933 Pulitzer Prize winner. Now, Thomas Sigismund Stribling, aka T.S. Stribling, was an American writer. So he was a lawyer. He had a law degree and practiced law for a few years, but he was mostly known for his fictional writings. He published a lot of novels during the early 20th century, one of which he won a Pulitzer Prize for, which was a novel of a series called The Store series, and a novel specifically called The Store. So Stribling was real big during the literary movement of the 1920s, and he is the native son known for his novels during the 1920s and 1930s, all of which took place during that time period. So a lot of post-Reconstruction novels, and a very accomplished writer, T.S. Stribling, native son of Clifton, Tennessee. Let's go. Good afternoon, everyone. This is P9 with another vlog, and I'm here in the town of Clifton, Tennessee. It's a really nice looking town. We about to take a walk through the downtown area, take a look at the Tennessee River, and get a vibe of the city. So check it out. Now, Clifton is a city located in Wayne County along the Tennessee River. Has a population of 2,651 residents as of the 2020 census. And Clifton was established in 1840 and named for the high cliffs on the south bank of the Tennessee River. So we're down here on Main Street in Clifton, outside the Clifton Branch Wayne County Public Library. And again, today is New Year's Day, so there's literally no activity going on downtown, just like most of the rest of America, especially smaller towns. No, like no type of traffic going on down here, no economic activity, but you still have the nice buildings that stand. And yeah, you got on the side of this building right here is a fountain. Looks really nice. I'm guessing what is this building right here? Can't really tell. Guess it's like a bank. And you have the Hardin building right here. And I think on the upstairs portion of it are apartment buildings. They're apartments. Now back that way is the fire department and the United States Postal Service. But this right here is the Clifton, Tennessee City Hall. So the police department is also located here. And let's go down a little further this way. They have a hair salon right here, and it too is closed today. But we also have this little courtyard. Has some lights right over here. And you have a statue of Santa Claus. There goes the People's Bank across the street. People's Bank of Clifton, Tennessee. So they had a Main Street renovation project that took place between 1995 and 2001. Mayors at the time were Billy Beckham and Anthony Ricketts. And here were the commissioners, vice mayors, and city managers, and also the city recorder at the time. So this is basically just the city personnel. And these are the Main Street Landing apartments over here. Now, just to shed some more light on Clifton. Clifton was a city that was raided by the Confederate forces during the Civil War. It was also a major shipping port for cotton, livestock, timber, and this product called tan bark. So there were a lot of products that were shipped right here in this lovely town. This building looks like I wonder if this has bank on it, so I wonder if this was once a bank. This building was built in 1904. And they have a pharmacy right here as well. It's called Willoughby Drugs. Riverside Nutrition. And I like this right here. It has like a balcony. So we're approaching Water Street. But before we go over there, let's check out this little area right here. It's a nicely decorated area. Has, of course, the Christmas decorations as we just finished the Christmas season. So you got the trees. You have a seating area out here. And they also have a Chamber and Commerce and Welcome Center over in this area. I believe it's this building right here. Indeed it is. It's the Clifton Chamber of Commerce and Welcome Center. So about to walk over here by the Riverfront Park and historic Water Street. And if you keep going up on Tennessee State Highway 128, 19 more miles, you'll land in the small town of Linden, as you can see right here. And they also have a street guide. So the Riverfront Park, historic Water Street, and the T.S. Stribling home is this way, along with the Clifton Splash Pad and the Ross Creek Golf Course. So, yeah. This is the Natchez Valley. So the Natchez Trace Parkway, I believe, runs through Clifton, if I'm not mistaken. And here again, you have the Riverfront Park down this way. You have a little walking area. And check this out. I wonder if you could turn this thing. It's the captain's wheel. So it's almost like you steering the ship. It has Natchez Valley on there, Clifton, Tennessee. So to highlight the nautical aspects of the small town right here. There's a marker I saw. Of course, you have the American flag that faces the river. Faces the Tennessee River, but it has Message right here says, "We the people of Clifton honor here those from among us who lost their lives in service of our country. Enter with reverence, leave nothing behind but your prayers and your gratitude." Yep, so shout out again to the military members, past and present. And over here is a marker commemorating Nathan Bedford Forrest crossing the Tennessee River and pushing the horses off the bluff. So General Nathan Bedford Forrest led his cavalry brigade on a raid through West Tennessee between December 15th, 1862 and January 3rd, 1863. And in doing so, there were many railroads that were destroyed, and it severed General Ulysses S. Grant and the Union Army supply line between Columbus, Kentucky and Vicksburg, Mississippi. Forrest crossed Tennessee River at Clifton, defeated Colonel Robert Ingersoll's cavalry at Lexington, captured Trenton and Union City, and ranged briefly into Kentucky. He raided back through Tennessee, evaded defeat at Parker's Crossroads, and crossed the river again at Clifton. Forrest's success forced Grant to switch his supply base to Memphis. So there is a map right here. And there goes Nathan B. Forrest, General Nathan B. Forrest, and Colonel James W. Starnes, both of the Confederate military. But yeah, here you see where we are right here, Clifton, Tennessee, not too far from the Alabama state line. And you see all over here the map where the first West Tennessee raid took place at the hand of Nathan B. Forrest and the Confederate Army. Very interesting history right there. So these rivers were very much like strategic points for military soldiers, because a lot of times this is where cavalry and a bunch of materials were shipped, military supplies and things of that nature. So erected in remembrance of Moving Wall Vietnam War Veterans Memorial Visit, hosted by the city of Clifton, Tennessee. Really, really nice. I'm outside this historic structure right here in Clifton, Tennessee, and it is called the Commodore Inn, which is on the National Register of Historic Places. Now, this building has a very interesting history. It now serves as a Victorian style bed and breakfast. And the innkeepers are John and Sharon Dumont, who also own a hotel, a Commodore Hotel in nearby Linden, Tennessee. And we're going to check that one out when we go to Linden, Tennessee on the next series of West Tennessee vlogs. But for now, we're right here in front of the Commodore Hotel, which was built in the 19th century, more specifically 1892. And its history dates back to that time when S.B. Ricketts sold the lot to William Hughes with the purpose of building this home. So William Hughes built this home, which eventually became the Commodore. Now, William Hughes comes from a long line of Hughes family members. So this building has only been owned by three different families throughout its course, or at least three different owners, I should say, throughout the course of its 123-year history. They've been owned by William and Lillian Hughes, then subsequently by J.B. and Marie Hughes Spurlock, and then Charles Hughes and Virginia Spurlock. But this history dates back to 1892. Now, William Hughes, his father Thomas and brother established a mercantile business right here in Clifton. and that business was called T.S. and Company. And that establishment sold shoes, furniture, dry goods, clothing, and other different items. So eventually, you know, throughout the course of working that business, they end up building this home. And while living in this home, the Hughes family established a lot of prosperity. And, you know, to this day, this building operates as a bed and breakfast. And it's right here on this tract of land right here, right over here on Pillow Street in a residential area. So really nice building. This is pretty cool right here. This little wooden cutout of what looks like a young boy ice skating. I'm gonna go right across here where I will end this vlog of Clifton, Tennessee. Right in front of the water. Give it a real nice and brisk ending. Remember, guys, whenever you need some form of spiritual relaxation, you need to relax, clear your mind. Always come by the water, come by the rivers. And, you know, by the rivers, you know, you won't have any quivers, you know, because your body will be at ease. And whenever you have control of your life, you can do as you please, just as long as you do it legally. Follow the laws of the land, and you can have a healthy life. I know you guys understand. So with that in mind, good people, just wanted to drop that on you guys in this vlog right here in Clifton, Tennessee. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this vlog. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell. And once you hit that bell, make sure you select all. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new vlog. And with that in mind, good people, this is P9 signing out. Peace.